But this hasn't been seen in years. This is in my film Martial Law and in my film The Order of Death. I run into David Gergen in 2004, 8 years ago, at the RNC. This is the Karl Rove of 4 administrations, and I bring up occult rituals that I've snuck in and videotaped. I'm not the weirdo talking about it. They're into it. And he blew up at me about it because I showed him news articles. Well, on screen, when I talk about it, I show the article where it talks about people running around naked in his quotes. And it's on record. Vanity Fair snuck in 2 years ago and got arrested, but it was just men having sex with each other everywhere. Okay, this is the Christian conservatives, what they're doing right now, because it's all fake. You don't even get in the club unless you do that. Let's go to this clip of David Gergen blowing up at me. Here it is. Occultic Ritual, the video at Infowars.com.
In the fall of 2004, while in New York to cover the Republican National Convention, we ran into David Gergen, the Karl Rove of 4 presidential administrations.
Okay, one last question. I read a Washington Times article many years ago where you had a comment about the organization, and then now it's been in the Wall Street Journal, it's been in a lot of different newspapers, and that's the Bohemian Grove. And back in, what was it, 1996, when you joined as a Clinton advisor, the Republicans were criticizing you. Oh, what about Bohemian Grove? And then you countered them by saying, "Hey, I don't run around in the woods naked." What did that mean?
Here is the before-mentioned Washington Times article where he said, "I didn't run around naked like they do."
I don't know what quote you're referring to. I'm not aware of any quote like that. Listen, I am a happy member of the Bohemian Grove. I like the folks who come there, and it's really inappropriate for me to talk about the group beyond that. Thank you.
Have you been there for the ceremony with the cremation of care?
Frankly, I don't think that's something I need to talk to you about.
Really?
That's right.
Well, I'm Alex Jones, and I snuck in there in 2000. I'm the guy that blew it wide open and got the video, and it's been on national TV.
Well, I disrespect you for that.
You do?
I do.
But it's a lot of big public officials going in there. Don't we deserve to know?
I don't know anything about you, and I don't know anything about your film. But if you go in there with an understanding, you violated that understanding by releasing that film, and I don't respect you for that.
Really? But we have public officials.
I'm sorry, you took an understanding when you went in there that you would not do that film. And did you have an understanding when you went in there?
No.
Did you crash it?
Yes.
Yeah, and it has no trespassing signs there too, doesn't it?
No, they put them up after.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just walked in.
I'm sorry, sir. I've been there before. I know what the circumstances are, and I'm sorry you violated the understandings. That was not a gentlemanly thing to do.
But what about the ritual? Is the ritual genuinely? A clip of the ritual. Simulated human sacrifice.
Sir, everything. I don't owe you this comment.
I know. I appreciate it.
I
tell you what. Hit pause.
Ambush journalism.
Hit pause. Back it up. When we come back from break, we will come back and play the rest of this. But again, he blows up about the ritual, just like Skull and Bones, another homoerotic orgy. And I'm not being homophobic. If that's what the world elite conservatives do, you know, they're all men having sex with each other in a huge pit of feces. That's their issue. I just think they're liars. If you want to watch the video that you're hearing on the radio right now, simply go to Infowars.com. It's part of a 2-hour film that I produced to great risk to my name and person and treasure that's up there for free on the site. You can also buy a DVD of it. The Order of Death is the name of it. 2 films on my infiltration of the Bohemian Grove. But here he is blowing up at me and getting very, very upset about this. Well, he hasn't gotten to the big blow up yet because he thought I'd give it an oath to go in and be part of the ritual. And again, it's on record, and they show what they've said is accurate representations of Skull and Bones. This is like the grown-up Skull and Bones. Most of the members are former Skull and Bones at Bohemian Grove. Many of them are. This is what the grown-ups do. But if you see the Good Shepherd film, it was produced and directed by Robert De Niro with Matt Damon in it about the CIA being founded out of secret societies like Skull and Bones. That's what secret societies are, the old name for intelligence agencies. It shows men naked wrestling in feces. And that's what they do. And they have sex with each other and the rest of it. And my whole issue is they claim they're these Christian conservatives. None of that is even real. That's a total facade to make you trust the government, what's going on. The occult means hidden or secret government. The national security state is an occult secret society system. It is a hidden state. Let's go to David Gergen, much bigger than Karl Rove. his own nickname Turd Blossom by the president because they're all into scatological issues. Let's go ahead and go to this clip of Gergen blowing up when I bring it up. Here it is.
Sir, everything. I don't owe you this comment.
I know. I appreciate it.
This is what's called ambush journalism, and I disrespect you for that as well. So thank you. Think about it.
The ritual?
That's none of your damn business.
Oh.
That's right. Listen. You go around and make understandings with people and violate them. You ambush people on the streets, and that's inappropriate form of journalism. If you wish to practice that, that's fine, but don't ask others to respect you for it. If you want to, you can do. You're a free American, like anything you want. If you want to be uncivil and rude and ungentlemanly, that's up to you. But don't expect the rest of us to say, "Oh well, you're
there, Mr. Gergen."
I'm sorry, nobody sets policy in there. We try to be gentlemen, and obviously, you don't belong there.
Weaving spiders come out here. Yeah, that is a three-pointer. Woo! Look how strangely he behaved when we brought it up. Why is he acting so secretive? And why did he get so angry when he discovered that we'd snuck in? You see, they take it very, very seriously. This is one of the hallmarks of the occult and secret societies. The word occult means secret. Secrecy is part of their religion. They revel in it. And when it's violated, they become extremely angry. How widespread is the occult? The answer is extremely widespread. Occultism in our society, and particularly in our government, and at the highest levels of corporate America, is rampant. It is a well-publicized fact that the Reagans had every aspect of their lives.
Again, the full video at Infowars.com right now. They're on the front page. If you'd like to watch it, it's, again, 2 hours or more. Actually, he linked to the martial law film. That's a short segment of, so it's over 3 hours long. Really 3 films in one right now at Infowars.com. The other key article, New Banker Bailout, to be funded by giant tax hikes, so you can pay your tax money to Warren Buffett, who then gets up there and goes, me, oh me, I just want to pay more money. Well, then give us the billions you stole in banker bailout, you piece of trash. I mean, it's so simple when you research it how ridiculous these people are.